Good morning. Good morning. Welcome or welcome back to Bookeemonsters. My name is PK. It is Thursday, May the 2nd. Hope you're having a good day. Um, if you're watching it later, thank you very much. If you're watching it now, thank you very much. We are going to be looking at the new releases being set into the wild this week. Today being Thursday, we look at the fantasy and science fiction that is out and about this week-ish. As close as we can get. It's not comprehensive, but I find what I can find. Quick announcements. We do have sprints tonight at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and they'll go for 2.5 hours. I do every Tuesday and Thursday evenings, and then Saturday afternoons at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, and those will go for 5 hours. Shall we jump in? Let us not waste time. Oracle by Thomas Old Huvelt. On a foggy winter morning, high school kids Luca and Emma discover the impossible, the wreck of an 18th century ship stranded in a flower field. Emma enters the hatch on the deck and is never seen again, and she isn't the last to disappear. Soon, a government agency begins to investigate, determined to uncover the ship's secrets before a media storm erupts. They enlist Robert Grimm, a retired specialist of the occult, to unravel the mystery, and he soon realizes the ship could be a harbinger of an ancient doom awakened under the sea. Well, leave it alone then. In a maelstrom of international intrigue and pure terror, Grimm and Luca must race against time as they come face to face with an open doorway to the apocalypse. Leave the open doorway to the apocalypse alone. I tell you, peoples. Remembering Pompeii, first in the Wanshiki trilogy by Kika Emmers. She's lived 200 lifetimes and never turned 17. Callie Brewster isn't like other teenage girls. She can't be because her chi, her immortal soul, is 3,623 years old. It's what makes her a Wanshiki, part of an immortal race who can reincarnate into any form. But Callie's different, even among her kind. She's serving her sentence for what happened in Pompeii. As punishment, she and her family are forced to reincarnate into human bodies, shackling their existence to one life form. Reaching her 17th human birthday will end her sentence and return her family to their full Wanshiki existence. Once that happens, all her ties to them will be broken. She will come of age. Nothing will ever be like it was again. Her one goal for the past 200 lifetimes, to die before her 17th human birthday. She has yet to fail. The trick is making her family think her death is an accident, because none of them are pleased to be part of her punishment, and all of them want it to be over. But it's not up to them, it's up to her. What a selfish little. She doesn't want everything to change. She doesn't want to lose who she is. She doesn't want to let go of her family. She's about to learn that this is the lifetime where every decision counts, and living among might be the only way to protect what really matters to her. Eh, that's not fair to the family. That's all I'm saying. It's not fair to the family. Web of Angels by John M. Ford. My glasses are really dirty. Oh, this was originally published in 1980. Never mind. Halo Meridian Divide by Cassandra Rose Clark. Second in Halo the Battleborn. Discover the original novel set in the Halo universe. It's been 3 months since the colony world of Meridian was invaded by the alien theocratic alliance known as the Covenant. Under the close watch of the military, teenagers Evie, Dorian, Saskia, and Victor have been put into an accelerated training program with ONI, the Office of Naval Intelligence. And to the quartet's surprise, ONI has a mission for them. return to their hometown on Meridian and monitor the Covenant's efforts to retrieve an ancient Forerunner artifact of untold power. What seems like a simple job quickly spirals out of control. With the artifact at risk of falling into Covenant hands, the stakes are raised, and ONI tasks the teens and their team of militia fighters with extracting the artifact for study. After a series of missteps with command, the group must take matters into their own hands, journeying far behind enemy lines and into the heart of the war zones on a ravaged Meridian. Good morning, Mary. Happy Thursday. Volunteer at the library today. Oh, nice. So we'll miss Thunder Force Descendants. Looking forward to it, though. Always interesting people to meet. Oh, exactly. Ask them, what are you reading? What are you going to read? Are you interested in new books? Go watch Bookeemonsters. You don't have to do that. Sorry. Copies required. Relics of Ruin by Aaron M. Evans. Second of two of the Books of the Usurper, I guess, duology. The Conspiracy at the Heart of the Empire. Did I say who was by Aaron M. Evans? Okay. Conspiracy at the Heart of the Empire has been revealed. The archivist played a key role in solving a brutal murder and uncovering one of the Empire's longest kept secrets. Now, what's left in its wake are a series of unearthed artifacts, one shaken city, and the shocking truth not dared spoken aloud. Oh, dare. Oh, say it out loud. Go ahead. Just as the Empire has begun to regain normalcy, another mystery unveils itself with when a stolen ancient relic is found. Only no one knew that it was missing from its sacred vault in the first place. And now that the real one has been recovered, who replaced it with a fake? With Quill and Amadea at the heart of another mystery, they will need to quickly follow the clues that all lead back to this new relic. Because all the while, an old enemy is gathering strength beyond the salt wall, and the archivists might come to find there's nowhere left for them to go but over. I don't like the cover, though. I do like it. In Universes, speaking of interesting covers, by Emmett North. Lots of blurbs here. Raffi works in an observational cosmology lab, searching for dark matter and trying to hide how little they understand their own research. Every chance they get, they escape to see Britt, a queer sculptor who fascinates them for reasons they also don't or won't understand. What does it matter what the sexual orientation is? As Raffi's carefully constructed life begins to collapse, they become increasingly fixated on the multiverse and the idea that somewhere there might be a universe where they mean as much to Britt as she does to them. And just like that, Raffi and Britt are 13 years old, best friends, and maybe something more. This book is a mind-bending tour across parallel worlds, each an answer to the question of what life would be like if events had played out just a little differently. The universes grow increasingly strange, women fracture into hordes of animals, alien-infested bears prowl apocalypse landscapes, but across them all, Raffi, alongside their sometimes friends, sometimes lovers, Britt, Kay, and Graham, reaches for a life that feels authentically their own. Yeah, sounds like it's really trying too hard. Just tell a story. Get off my lawn. The Cats of Silver Crescent by Kayla Noel. Noel. Standalone. Oh dear. There's talking cats. I'm out. With her mother busy traveling for work, Elsby isn't thrilled to be spending a few weeks with her great Aunt Verity. Luckily, she has a notebook and a lush garden to sketch to help pass the time, or you can talk to your great Aunt Verity. But a visitor takes Elsby by surprise. A cat standing on its two hind legs and dressed like a sailor dashes across the garden and into the neighboring woods! Exclamation point. Elsby can't believe her eyes, and she can't imagine that Aunt Verity would believe her either. But that night, the cat and three of his cat companions approach Elsby. They need Elsby's help. While the cats can talk, think, and behave like humans, the magical spell that made them that way will revert if it's not renewed soon. Elsby might be the only one who can save them, but every enchantment comes at a price. And this does look like it is middle grade. That makes more sense. Isn't it strange that kids' books have talking animals? I mean, just in general, that's weird, isn't it? Mary, I also like that cover. Yeah, that was a very, I like that one. I am in a mood this morning. It's been a week. I've just been in a snarky week. I don't know what it is. Are the planets messing with me? Are they harsh in my mellow? The Triumph of Venus by Travis Starnes, sixth in the Imperium, sixth of six. So this is probably the finale. What is the cost of victory? I'll send you the bill. In this breathtaking conclusion to the epic series, Kai, the pilot from the future, and Lucilla, Empress of Britannia, lead their empire to the climactic showdown against Carthage. The fight is conquered territories, rebelling about Carthaginian overlords is over, and the battle on Carthage's home soil has begun. Britannia is stretched to the breaking point across a front as wide as the continent, as they begin the most difficult stage of the war. From blood-soaked battlefields to storm-tossed seas, their forces clash in desperate confrontations that will determine the fate of an empire. Okay. Oh, there's a nasty cover. Blood of the Martyrs by David Angelo, second in the Elder, second of two. So this is a duology as well. La la la. Prepare for the ultimate showdown in Finn's fight for freedom. A tempest looms on the horizon, and the fate of the Franchise hangs in the balance. Join Finn as he leads the charge towards a thrilling apex in the battle for the future of his species. Thrilling apex. As the drums of war beat louder, the children of the Dragonstorm notch their first triumphant victory against the oppressive Parliament. With the taste of success on their lips, Finn and his formidable dragon allies feel unstoppable, believing nothing can thwart their path to liberation. But just as unity between the Ferengies and the Culledons seem within grasp, an ancient malevolence threatens to tear them apart once more. From the murky depths of Eden's underworld, Emperor Rixus, fueled by vengeance and aided by the sinister Naga and her lethal cult Black Moon, devises a sinister scheme to crush Finn and his valiant companions. Their plot, a deadly gambit that could reshape Eden for eternity, spells peril for millions. As Finn braces for the impending clash, sinister forces encroach upon his world, leaving him exposed and vulnerable. Amidst doubts about the resistance strategies, tensions escalate, alliances fracture, and the destiny of Eden hangs in the balance. There are so many words there to chew on. It's just fun. Somebody had fun. The enemy grows bolder, shadows deepen, and the sands of time slip away. Also, a whole bunch of cliches. Can Eden be salvaged, or is it destined to fall into darkness? Prepare for an electrifying saga where every choice carries weight, and the line between victory and defeat blurs with each passing moment! Exclamation point. Okay. We're excited. We're excited. We get it. Throne World by B.V. Larson, 21st of 21 in the Undying Mercenaries space opera. The galaxy is ruled by a single empire, but the imperial throne is empty. The machine races demand a turn at the job, but the organics refuse to allow it. For more than a century, the galactics have battled for supreme power. War and instability reign in place of peace, with every species spread over 100 billion stars suffering as the empire decays. James McGill discovers a scheme is underway. A new power is rising, determined to snatch the throne from all the rest. Will this unite the galactic empire or destroy it utterly? Immortal, a Montague and Strong detective novel. by Orlando A. Sanchez, 23rd in series. Killing an immortal is easy once you know how. Simon's past has returned and she wants him dead. Rejected by the blood hunters, Esty is looking to settle a debt against Simon, and to do that, she's joined another group of vampire killers. I'm out. The heretics of the Sanguinary Order. The Sanguinary Order have given Esty control of an ancient creature designed to negate magic, along with a stolen weapon created to kill immortals. Joined by Dira, a successor to the Marked of Cali, Esty plans to destroy Simon Strong, filling his life with agony before she ends him. Now, together with Monty, Simon must find a way to stop a group of fanatical killers intent on his destruction, all without help from Kali, the goddess Kali, who created this mess in the first place. Well, of course not. The Lost Cyborg by Von Heppner, 21st of 21 in the Lost Starship series. 21 seems to be the magic number today. Keep that in mind. The sovereign hierarchy of Leviathan leaves nothing to chance. Their strategists are the greatest in the galaxy, utilizing the tiniest details. Before unleashing the perfect invasion, they send Senior Dax to Earth. Okay, maybe that's Senior. The cyber spy will assassinate the Lord High Admiral, throwing Star Watch into panic as one after another of their highest officials die hideous, unstoppable deaths. Maddox realizes his grandmother, the Iron Lady, is next. Hell no! While the rest of Star Watch dithers, he breaks into a maximum security prison in Antarctica, freeing Becker from stasis. Becker is humanity's strongest telepath, once a terrifying agent of aliens who almost overthrew the Commonwealth. Can Maddox trust Becker or find the lever to force the telepath's help? This is the beginning of a secret war of spy versus spy and weird tech as Maddox seeks to stop an alien invasion from starting because he knows it cannot be beaten. Okie dokie. Elfed in New York, Whisperers by Eric Schulbach, 7th of 7. 21 years ago, Evander Lawn and Natalia Havisher went on the air throughout the world on almost every news channel simultaneously to reveal to the human race that elves walked among us. It is the most watched historical event in modern times. Kilicia Renner, Kia, after recently discovering she was an elf too, along with the rest of the world when she elfed on live television, still hasn't had time to catch her breath. Finally recovered from injuries suffered from her kidnapping, Kilicia is able to return to work. A rash of violent attacks are occurring against her family and the Whisper Network nodes associated with her family. It is believed the mole in the International Elf Council is behind it. Racing to uncover the identity of the mole before more people are hurt, Altus Security and NYPD Detective DeLuca pool their resources. Meanwhile, Kalicia, true to form, tackles her own investigation, even if it means putting herself in harm's way. Well, here's a question. Why am I okay with elves and not vampires? Kind of okay. Better okay. And vampires mean I'm out. I don't get it. Seems there's a lot of authors finishing up a lot of series. Yeah, that is a good observation. The Tiger's Rage, The Steiger Chronicles by Mark Allen Edelheit. And, an illustrator. Okay, there's pictures. 8th of 8 in the Steiger Chronicles. Brave champions, swords and sorcery, breathtaking twists and turns. In a world besieged by relentless foes, the Empire stands on the brink of defeat, encircled in a grip of war. Amidst the chaos and danger rises Steiger, a hero burdened with a tarnished legacy, yet destined for epic greatness. With the aid of allies, the gnomes, the elves, and the Vas, Steiger has shattered the tribal armies of the barons and saved the garrison of Nabernakum. But his trials and tests have only just begun. Haunted by a past filled with loss and dark memories, Steiger faces his greatest challenge yet, the defeat of the malevolent wizard Amaranth. Amaranth's insidious plan involves not only kidnapping Steiger's allies, but claiming his dread sword Rurikan and seizing Steiger's soul. Sorry, that soul's mine. To confront this foe, Steiger must venture to a place to which he vowed never to return, Wakita, the volcano and a cursed land populated by gnomes and dark secrets. Accompanied by a fearsome dragon, a knight of the Vas, elven rangers, a devotee to a dark god, and his dog, Steiger embarks on a perilous journey. Hopefully, the dog doesn't talk. What waits is a maelstrom of danger, revelation, and danger, unlocking extraordinary powers Steiger could never imagine possible, and beginning the fulfillment of a prophecy. The Empire's fate hangs in the balance, but Steiger, ever resilient, refuses to surrender. The ultimate battle to save the Empire and the world is upon him, a test of courage, strength, and destiny. Luke, it is your destiny. Actually, I don't hate that. It's like one of those good old fantasy quest types, and I don't hate it. 540 pages. That was the last one I have up, so we have time to take a look at. Oh, okay. I think I have heard that title before. Steiger's Tigers. Huh. All right. That's all we got today. Just in time, too. All right. Oops, commercial. Hang on. There we go. YouTube has to pay. Ah, those don't suck blood. Very true. I just don't find vampires sexy. I just don't. But that's why there's so many books out there, right? Okay. That is it for today. Hope you guys have a good Thursday. Hope you're reading good books. Mary, have a good time at the library. Just enjoy the atmosphere for all of us. Um, so tonight, yes, we do have sprints at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and they'll go for 2.5 hours. Tomorrow's morning show is Friday, Freeform Friday, so we'll look at other things that might have caught our attention that we didn't talk about, and more cozies, because there's always more cozies. So please take care of yourselves. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Nom nom nom. Have a good day and God bless.